A plan that you should pass right away. Pass this jobs bill. Pass it right away. Pass this jobs bill.
I could have sworn that I heard this speech before, back in February 2009, when we had the $800 billion stimulus.
The president's speech, I think, was definitely a touchdown, an ace serve.
The president said this is all paid for. It's not all paid for.
He's going to dump it on this, special committee.
The Democrats have agreed not to call this stimulus.
Spirit of the season, a home run out of the park.
Quite frankly, a lot of it just won't work. A lot of it sounds like things we've already tried.
There's a little bit of smoke and mirrors in this thing.
More of the same failed economic policies.
The same old policies are not going to get our economy moving.
We've tried the payroll holidays. We've tried extending unemployment. We've tried other kind of expenditures, and they just have not done the job.
What is surprising is the president's apparent determination to apply the same government-driven policies that have already been tried and failed. The definition of insanity, Albert Einstein once famously put it, is to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result.
The policies of this administration have made our problems worse.
Things are getting progressively worse.
Yes, President Obama did come into office with a very uncertain economy, but his policies have made matters worse.
It's just been getting worse and worse and worse.
But unfortunately, the president's policies have made it worse. They've thrown a big wet blanket over the economy.
A heavy wet blanket?
Wet blanket.
Big wet blanket put on businesses.
A huge wet blanket on the economy.
Since the president took office, we've added $4 trillion to our national debt, and we've lost 1.7 million jobs.
We ought to be looking for ways to enable economic growth and to create jobs rather than making it more costly, more difficult, more expensive for our job creators.
We need a long-term pro-growth economic strategy to do that.
Create that long-term environment for people to go ahead and make those investments.
The pending trade agreements add up to $13 billion in additional exports, estimated 250,000 jobs.
Because by expanding exports, we will increase jobs.
We could create tens of thousands of jobs, not only in the state of Nevada, but across the West, if we would just get the federal government out of the way.
There's one person in the United States of America who is stopping job creation by not letting these bills come to the floor, and that's the President of the United States.
Pass this bill. Pass it again, right away. You should pass it.
But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.